Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about the Brilliance of Sukuna, whatever that last name is that we will be revealed in the future. Now this video will contain manga spoilers. Now, Sukuna is a person that was born from a woman, of course, that later turned into a cursed spirit. How he turned into a cursed spirit, we do not know. But as we ascertain through the fights he's had with Maki, Gojo, Itadori, Todo, Maki, Kisuke, the black dude that was there for a couple of pages, he was able to throw everything away. He made binding vows after binding vows after binding vows just to keep up with so much going on, because everyone's basically blitzing him after the fight with Gojo because they don't want his cursed energy to come back, nor does anyone want him to retain full power, because full power Sukuna for them is basically dead, because only Gojo can really fight off Sukuna or make Sukuna stress to a point that he really has to try. As Rame pointed out in one of the chapters, that Sukuna's really not trying with anyone, even Gojo in the afterlife, or if you want to call it the bridge to the afterlife, was saying, I don't think I could have won if Sukuna was at full strength. So he has not been using his full strength in the fight as of yet. Will we be able to see his full strength? Yes, as I think Gege, he's a genius when it comes to writing his story. But of course, to me, I think Gege has written himself into a wall, because now Sukuna is basically going to, die via his own means by so many binding vows. He has made a binding vow after each and every fight. Every fight there's a binding vow. He beat Gojo on a binding vow. And he's, that's the brilliance of him. He doesn't care about anyone or anything. He just wants to do what he wants. He wants to eat when he wants to eat. He wants to kill when he wants to kill. If he wants you dead, he wants it to be done right now or in the future. There's nothing evil about Sukuna. He's just a person that doesn't want to be bound by rules and by other people's jurisdiction of what they think of him. All he wants is to live his own life. But since he's so dangerous, everyone has to confine him into this little bottle, and he just refuses. So if you look at it from that perspective, Sukuna's not really evil. Sukuna just wants to do what he wants at the end of the day. Because at the end of the battle, say Sukuna wins, right? End of the story. If Sukuna wins, that's basically the end of the story, because he'd kill everyone. He would relax. He would let the Tengen merger happen, but he would just relax. He has no hatred when it comes to anyone. He doesn't hate anybody. He had a good fight with Gojo. He had basically a one-tap fight with Kashimo. But he's a person that wants to do what he wants. I say let him do what he wants. And that's the brilliance of him. There's no right or wrong when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen. Everyone's just fighting to fight for their ideals. And Sukuna's ideal is, I'm going to do what I want. And when he was with Itadori, he wasn't able to, because Itadori was built as a prison for him by Kenjaku via Sukuna's basically Itadori's uncle, because Sukuna ate his brother in the womb, and Kenjaku got some DNA, and Itadori's father was basically a reincarnation of Sukuna's brother, birthed Yuji. Now Yuji became basically Itadori's nephew, and was able to hold in Sukuna's power to some extent. Actually seal off Sukuna's power. That's why he was able to control Sukuna real good. Up until the point where they just gave him a bunch of fingers and the Shibuya incident arc happened. But yeah, that's the brilliance of Sukuna. A person just fighting for his ideals, though he may say he doesn't have any. But a person that is just looking for a good fight. Sukuna is basically having fun. And after this fight, it's going to be shown that he wasn't really a bad dude. He was just someone that couldn't be bound by Jujutsu Society and couldn't be bound by any rules or regulations you put upon him.